are listening to Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
My personal belief is that there is very compelling evidence that we may not be alone.
There has been and is an existing presence, an ET presence. It's not going to make a difference. It's not going to change reality.
I believe, as do the other folks that were on the flight, that when we visually saw it, that it was something not from this world.
Goof On Radio.
You were either in or you were either out, brother.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
Goof On Radio.
Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
You are listening to Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
All right. Welcome to Goof On, everybody. I'm your host, Rich Giordano. It is Thursday, November 30th, 2023. Say goodbye to November. 1 month left. Will disclosure sneak in a win before the end of the year? Or will we have to be waiting another 10 years minimum? We're going to talk about that tonight. Welcome to the show. UFOlogy has one chance to do it right. Are we looking at that chance they're giving themselves to prove to the world that aliens, UFOs exist? Is that why it's so darn slow and painstakingly slow? And I just feel like we're going backwards in time. But this is UFOlogy. The predictable it's unpredictable. So anybody who guesses what's going to happen next, good. Isn't there going to be, oh yeah, tonight I'm going to play I guess they had a news briefing with Burchett and Luna or something like that, right, today? So I'm going to play that here in a minute. It's just amazing what's happening. They get so excited. Well, we had a meeting in a darn room there. He's going to sound like Jimmy Stewart when he gets older. Well, say there. We've got a problem here. I can't believe it actually worked. All right. So have some fun tonight. Enjoy yourselves. It is Thursday. It's almost Friday. It is Friday. For the lack of work at this hour, hopefully you're not working. You're going to be up now. So it's Friday for most of you, even though it's still Thursday evening. I'm trying to give you the weekend, all right? Tomorrow is the last day of the week. Let's do a little bit of roll call and act like we know what we're talking about. Sky Allen, welcome to the All Things Good. Welcome to the Metalhead, welcome to the show. Moody Mongol, everybody. Welcome to Conundrum. Aye. Welcome to the show. Diane Boz, the boss of Goof On. Samo, Goofonian Rockstar. Welcome to the show. AJB's in the house. What's up, Alfie Joe Baba? welcome to the show. Brooke Ace, what do you say there, Chief? Welcome to the show, huh? YOY Fools is here. Good to see you. Hey, last night or the night before, whenever we had Tupacabra on and we had a lot of people just being trolls, a lot of people were blocked and I unblocked you. So if you're listening and you're wondering if you're blocked, I unblocked 10 people today because 3 of them were longtime followers and users and donators to, I don't know how Into Thin Air would get blocked. You know, that was interesting. So you're all back. Don't worry. If you're not here and you think you're blocked, let me know. I'll unblock you. And if you're, as long as you're not a troll or, you know, one of those guys on the other side, I tell you what, I'd unblock it just because. I'd see if you can handle it. Denbub, welcome to the show. Who's this new person here? Marcel Goofonian Metalhead. What's up, Chief? Welcome to the show. It's you, the Sixth Sense. What do you say there, huh? Welcome to the show. Are we going to be on the same page tonight like we were last night? God, that was crazy. Everything he said and thought of, I was like, yeah, I totally agree. It's never happened like that. The whole show. Richard Lewis. Kenneth Lewis. Welcome to the show. Scott Blight. Welcome to the show. All right, let's get started. If I didn't say your name, it doesn't mean I don't love you. It means we got a lot of show to do. Except Ben, the Goofonian Yorkshire. Yorkshire Goofonian PM. Welcome to the show. Fred Depp, what are you doing, man? It's good to see you. Hope your Thanksgiving was great. Good to see you, man. Welcome to the show, Fred. Jim Neff's here. I hope I said that, you know, I always say it every time, but welcome to the show. Nice to see your face. Andrew Goofonian Superstar. All right. David Wilcox, not Wilcock. We'll round out the hellos and welcomes. Welcome, David Wilcox, not Wilcock, to the show. So, Paul Gavin, what do you say there, huh? All right. Who snuck in? Zach Diecast, Mansour? There he is. I almost said Lude Ludacris. Did you hear it? Lord Ludacris is here. What's up, man? Long time. Hey, we got Wayne, Michigan UFO sightings and paranormal encounters, and Michelle. I always do that. I feel stupid after I just say Wayne. I'm like, I don't want to bring attention to it. But I did because it's not right. I should always put you guys in as one. So welcome to the show. Now, I'm going to play this right now. I'm not even going to talk or anything. We're just going to go right. We're going to go right into this. Because it's 30 minutes long. I'm not going to be here for the whole 30 minutes. But apparently The Hill is putting this out there. It's watch UAP transparency. House oversight vows to tell American people the truth on UFOs. Streamed 6 hours ago. It's already got over 100,000 views. So let's play what's happening in ufology today. What's up, Michigan UFOs? Wayne, how you doing? And Michelle. Making our way now. It's UAP headquarters, all right. Go. Hello, I'm Tim Burchett. This is Lunatic. I'm Tim Burchett. That's not nice. God forgive me. Alien God's itch. Shh. Shh.
Good. All right.
My uterus hurts.
Yeah. I'm standing right here, dude. Well, thank y'all for being here. This is a very important issue, and this show.
He's wearing a Peterman jacket, isn't it? It's a Peterman.
Amount of coverage that we have today. I'm Tim Burchett, Congressman from Tennessee.
Speak up.
I've studied this issue for quite some time, and honestly, it just kind of fell in my lap up here.
Look at a cow in the back here. Look at him. Look how he's chewing like a billy goat. Watch. From side to side almost. Chew it. Chew it.
Since 1947 has had a long history of covering this issue up.
Chew it. Watch. See? Side to side. Just like a billy goat.
I believe our country, at least.
Hey, can I say something here? And then I'll play it out. Luna really admires. You ever see the way she looks at Burchett? I swear, if he got injured, she'd be the first one there to help him out. There's something going on. She looks at him with adoring eyes all the time. It's like, she's doing it right here. Check it out. She does. She has an adoring, there's something going on there. I sense it. See, look at her. Yeah, she's hiding the ring. Yeah. Is that a ring? I don't know. All right. Shh.
I believe our country,
at
at least since 1947, has had a long history of covering this issue up. And this year we were finally able to hold a legitimate hearing in July with credible witnesses who testified under oath to what they'd seen and experienced. The hearing this year faced a lot of pushback from the intelligence community, members of Congress, and of course our friends at the Pentagon. The intelligence community shut down an amendment I tried to include in the FAA reauthorization bill, and basically it would just require the Federal Aviation Administration to report UAP sightings by commercial pilots to Congress. I was told by the whip that that bill was killed by the intelligence community, and I corrected him and I said, "You mean the intelligence committee?" And he said, "No, the intelligence community." And as they say, when you're over the target, that's when you get the most fire. And it would just, like I said, it would just require the FAA administration to report UAP sightings by commercial pilots to Congress. Again, they spend a whole hell of a lot of time and effort and money to tell us something exists that does not exist. And so, fortunately, another amendment I introduced this year, it was to increase transparency. And honestly, this is what this whole issue is about transparency. On the issue was included in this year's NDAA Act. It required the Department of Defense to declassify any documents and records relating to publicly known sites.
All right. Does anybody have a feeling we're just going to get an update, like on here's what's going on this year, here's where we're at, here's what we need to get done? I don't know if we're going to hear anything interesting, to be honest with you, but let's hear what Lunatic has to say.
Thank you all for being here today. It is unacceptable that any mid-level unelected bureaucrat staffers can tell members of Congress that we are not allowed.
I'm sorry. Doesn't he look like he should be Dracula's partner in crime? Look at his eyebrows, man. He just looks like an alien. When he gets older, he's going to be a Dracula. He's a Draculian. I'm telling you, I'm not kidding. They have infiltrated the White House. You think I'm joking? Did you see what happened with the old man a few months ago? Or a month ago? Mitch McConnell he saw something. It looked like he was looking at a hologram in there. He froze. You know why he froze? Because he hallucinated seeing something, I think. No, and that happened to Wendy Williams, too. And Katy Perry. They look like they're frightened. Oh, no, this is just something it happens when you take these type of pills, they say. It's for anxiety. Yeah, that's it. Jesus, is it? I'm telling you, there's something strange going on in the White House. Ever since Hillary was going against Trump, what it was for me was we focused so much on every single inch, every move they made, that at one point, Hillary looked like she was falling apart like a robot. Remember, they tried putting her in the limousine, and like her legs were falling apart, and they just like shoved her in there. She's all like holding on for dear life. You know, people were wondering if that was not maybe a clone, but a lookalike. Some weird. And then how about this? Oh, remember when she did the she starts like going crazy. What I just learned about Hillary Clinton. Wow. She is bad news. She makes Bill Clinton look like Easter Sunday, She is vicious. I like her. All right, here we go. Let's finish off. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it.
To access information about UAPs. Let me be clear that we are the representatives of the elected, of people that sent us here to do the right thing. Unelected bureaucrats do not get to say what we can and cannot see. We've had 3-star generals tell us that we did not have authorized access to this information. But how do you expect us to continue to send taxpayer money to fund government projects if you're not even allowing us to see what the projects are? And I say that because, as some of you know, we have been consistently hearing that we do not have the authorized clearances, again, by people not elected to office. Let me repeat this. The people's representatives, members of Congress who sit on judiciary, armed services, and the oversight committees are being denied access to this information. But if we do not have the clearance, who does? Does this sound like a truly free country? Referencing Grush, I know there was many questions in regards to what was happening with his current IG report and whether or not we were able to receive access to that information. We were previously denied this. We have now received permission from him directly to go back into the SCIF to review that information. But in my short time in office, it has become very clear and evident that there is an apparent an orchestrated attempt to deny us this access, and it appears that that is coming from the intelligence community.
Yep. Oh, I'll get to the supers here in a second. Yeah. So, we're hearing nothing new. I don't even know why they even had this today. You know? I don't get it. I know. But they're not telling us anything new. And I just don't understand this 30-minute press conference about nothing. Well, here's what we're doing. We're going to organize and we're going to get more transparent if we can. But, the government's pushing back right now, and we're having a hard problem getting the things we need to get to prove to you that aliens and UFOs actually exist on our, or under our planet. Under our planet? That would mean under the North-South Pole, right? Yeah, North-South Pole. That's it. Good one, Rich. I should be up there on stage too. Let's hear what the next guy has to think. This guy looks like he's got a little pep in his step. Ready? Let's hear it.
Good morning. Good afternoon, I should say now.
How you doing, Chief?
So I'm happy to be here with the folks.
He's the guy.
Hello, I'm Deputy Dog. Which way, sir? Going down, sir?
Yeah, it's him. He's Deputy Dog.
Which way, sir? Going down, sir? Don't go outside, sir. You might get in trouble. Look at my Jesus hands, sir. Jesus hands.
That have really been talking about this since.
That's the Corbell School of Jesus hands. Look, he does the Jesus hands.
So I'm happy to be here with the folks that have really been talking about this since the beginning of Congress. This is not something that I thought I would get involved in when I first came to Congress. But quite frankly, the reason why I got involved is as we started asking questions, legitimate questions, the pushback we got is what interests me. Every time we pulled a thread and we stumbled on something, it seemed that we would get stonewalled. And so...
Nah. We would get stoned. Not stonewalled. Oh, they actually got stonewalled. Oh, I thought he meant with rocks and stuff. I thought he mispronounced it. He's not going to say anything. You know what he's going to say? We're going to wait for the legislation. We're going to get the law to go through. We think it's going to go through, but you never know. At the last second, something may happen. It may never get us a chance to see disclosure. News at 7.
Has stated that the term UAP does not necessarily imply extraterrestrial origin, which means we could be making these things domestic. And so look.
We're making these things domestic. That means here in the U.S., right?
All right. Look, if these are advanced technologies, we're not interested in hurting national security, but we are interested in knowing what these UAPs are. You have the All-Domain Anomaly Resolution Office that was in the NDAA in 2022. And they have said, so the government has said, there's 366 reports of UAPs. A number of them they will not classify. They cannot explain to us. Some they say are weather balloons, some they say is clutter, some they say are other anomalies, but then there are a bunch that they don't explain.
Hey, isn't this great? Don't you feel like you're in kindergarten? It's like when you're in kindergarten, you know words, right? But now they're going to tell you what every word means, even though you already know. You're going to know it again, and you're going to learn in its correct form in the sentence and how to create sentences backwards and forwards with verbs, adverbs, adjectives, and all that stuff. He's just telling us stuff we've already heard. There isn't one thing he said that's any different from what the first two people already said.
And I think you see not just a bipartisan approach here in the House, but you see a bicameral approach.
All right, that's enough of him. Let's get to Matt.
And we are here today.
Dracul!
All of the whistleblowers.
Hello, my sinister one. What do you have in the plans today? Is it time for food? Do you want to eat? Do you want some blood? Oh, God, look at him.
Lily.
Hearings, the investigations,
He's crazy.
the discussions, the work that we have done have culminated in a negotiation that is happening in real time right now over the National Defense.
This guy right here behind him, he keeps looking at the back of Matt. Like, look how I stopped it. He's looking at the back of Matt like, I think I could take him. This guy's having visions of beating the stife out of him. I can tell. I know that look.
Authorization Act.
See?
A piece of legislation I care deeply
Lazy
about,
eye, chew gum, hand in pocket.
And in that negotiation, we are fortunate that the amendment
Sorry.
Congressman Burchett offered to the House version of the NDAA provides a beachhead for us to be able to get the answers and to be able to demand the transparency that is necessary. It is insufficient, though, to seek this transparency from the Department of Defense alone. We have to have cooperation so that Title 50 authorities through the intelligence community are also subject to review. That the FAA, the NSA, the FBI, even state and local authorities that have information are able to have that cataloged, assessed.
Hey, we're going to have a place where you can catalog and put all these interesting things that they saw, the evidence, the videos. They can all be itemized for you. Yeah, not only that, we're going to alphabetize everything. Not only that, now hold on. We're going to number them as well. Not only will they have letters, they will have numbers. That is right. We're doing them both here. Everything, anything you need. We're going to make it work. Everybody, get up off your feet. Come on, that's amazing. Jesus Christ. No, we're going to do all this, and we're never going to show you a goddamn thing again. Don't worry about it. We'll talk about it. We'll make believe we have it, even though we don't have shit. But I'm telling you right now, we know where the shit is. We're going to go look at the shit, and after that, we're all going to take a shit. See? Everything smells in here. I don't know. Is it me? Somebody wipe their ass? Look at this guy. I just get so angry.
Let me tell you something. I have a belly that is full of blood, and I want to give it to you. In blood!
And then put out before the public. It is my belief that the Burchett Amendment is the strongest position when coupled with the additional authorities and additional agencies that I've just mentioned in order to be able to get to that productive result. Unfortunately, we have members of the House Intelligence Committee and the Senate Armed Services Committee who right now are frustrating the effort that we are putting forward in order to be able to obtain the information and to move forward. I think it is productive that Senator Schumer has engaged on this issue. He's not an insignificant person in this town, but I am concerned about embracing a disclosure paradigm that mirrors the JFK assassination disclosure paradigm. I don't know that there are any Americans who would view the JFK assassination disclosure paradigm as some sort of vaulted standard. Time and again, we've seen that system fail. I also don't believe that, pursuant to the Schumer language, we would have to wait 25 years in order to get this information. 25 years is a long time when you consider what Mr. Burchett said about the lack of veracity that the government has provided to the people up until this point. And so we're here to call for the most inclusive, most robust provisions possible to be included in the NDAA. We don't want to see a lot of log jams created. And in the event that there's any designation of a national security concern regarding disclosure, we believe that this information can no longer be siloed with the entities that have frustrated disclosure. That there should be broader briefings to members of Congress. That the Oversight Committee, which many of my colleagues here serve on, should be receiving those briefings. That the Armed Services Committee should be receiving those briefings, and it should not just be.
I want to thank these two people right now. Ben, the Yorkshire Griffonian, for a £2, £2 super dono. It's a dono, baby. That's right. It's pure love. We're secure in our manhood. Mucho gusto generoso. Ken. See? It can work. Ben, the Yorkshire Griffonian, thank you. Mucho gusto generoso, a continuing supporter of Goofon. Agush. Conundrum. Here he is. What do you say there, Chief? $5 Canadian coin, throwing it down. It's another Super Dono. That's 2 in a row. Super Dono. Oh no. A lot of love here at GoofOn. A lot of very secure masculine energy. Thank you. All alpha male right here. No beta, no beta, no beta, no beta. Cuckold. Thank you. Carnundrum. Mucho gusto, Generosa. And I think we got Dick Dilly's a member now. Oh. I can't turn the video sound up. You know how StreamYard is. You're limited. If I was using Streamlabs OBS, which we are probably going to go back to, yeah, I would be able to adjust the volume because you have the independent controls. Media, mic, guest, caller. Not on StreamYard, not yet anyway. StreamYard does pretty good. They do enough just to get you by, and then some. Thank you for being a member of GoofOn once again. That's cool, man. Go visit his channel too. Carnundrum's channel, TikTok, X, all that stuff. It's under the same name. And Jeanette. Hey, how'd that even get up on the board? I didn't even do it. £5, £5 Super Dono. Jeanette, the angel of GoofOn. Welcome to the show, Jeanette. Thank you very much for the £5, £5. You are a continuing supporter of GoofOn. You know, watching these people talk it's actually boring. So we're gonna stop that. Thanks, Jeanette. We're gonna stop watching that for now. I got other stuff I want to talk about. I'm really not in the mood. What is today? Thursday, right? No, I take it back. I mean, I'm in the mood. I'm not in the mood for that. It's boring. They're not saying anything new. All they're doing is filibustering, pretty much. Is that what they're doing? That is kind of filibustering, isn't it? It's really, Raging Against Machine, man. That's a great super chat. $10 too. That's Canadian as well. You're the wind in the GoofOn sail. Cheers, Richie. Thanks, man. Yeah, I am the wind. I'm the wind beneath the Goofonian wings. And wouldn't you know that you're my zero? 0 calories, 0 sugar. And wouldn't you want to chew on me? I chew on anything with 0 calories. And you can always be my hero. Hero? I thought I was just a 0. Oh, you're a flip-flopper. And you are the wind beneath my Goofonian wings. Oh! Thanks, Raging Against Machine. See what you did? You kicked that in. That came out. It's like putting a coin in the jukebox. Well, 1,000 of them. Thank you very much. I don't know where it came from. Raging Against Machine, a continuing supporter of GoofOn, member of the family. Shh. Nobody has to know. Nobody has to know. Nobody move. Nobody gets hurt. Nobody move. Nobody gets hurt. Come on, rappers. You are the wind beneath my thing. Oh, yeah. Wait a second. Check this out. I don't know. Did I? Yesterday, I was talking about the moon. That's right. And I just saw this. I don't even know if I played this. I don't remember ever getting this video. How weird is this right now? That video there, I don't even know what it is. How did it get on my computer? I have no idea. Let's take a look.
My recent video debunking claims that the ISS is all faked. A few people pointed out in this particular clip that the astronaut on the left does a backwards roll. Doug Hurley reaches out to grab him, doesn't quite grab him, yet appears to move. And it's claimed that Doug Hurley's grabbing a wire. The sticking out bit on the trousers is actually his pocket. And we can see as he does the backwards roll, it doesn't move. Now, if it was actually a...
I remember. His thumb got caught in the pocket. And then there, I've got some good UFO and ghost videos today. What's this? Oh, I'm not playing this. These are from last night. Why? I thought I got rid of them all. All right, let's get rid of this. Sorry, cleaning house real quick. It's all right. Drink something. Drink something. All right, let's continue from Joe Rogan. Space is fake. I love this stuff. Makes me laugh. It makes me feel smart is what it does.
honored a one world government. There's no way to have a fucking one world government. Nobody's into that shit.
Right.
Not even other rulers from small countries are like, one world government? That's going to put me out of a job. Fuck your one world government. People that don't know shit about politics don't want a one world government.
Sure.
There's no way you're going to sell a one world government. It's impossible. The only way to make a one world government work is to have the people embrace it. They have to want it, because nobody wants it. So the trick is to make people want it, to embrace it. There's only one way.
I gotta pee.
There's only one way.
God, this is very
You're
important.
gonna miss
I've
out
heard
on
this. I know this.
Okay. I don't know
The
this.
only way. And they've known this forever. The Vatican knew this. The Vatican, the Pope wanted to rule the world. They all knew it, but they couldn't do it. They all knew it, but they knew one way, but there's no way how they're going to pull it off.
What's the one way, man?
The only way is if there was some extraterrestrial threat from up above us. That would be the only way to have everyone embrace the one world government. They all knew that for
What happened here?
years.
They did.
Andrew Gaffonian Superstar, thanks for the $2. I want an anti-gravity car super chat. Man, thank you very much. Mucho gusto, generoso. And we got a couple of PayPals just flew in. $25 from David Wilcox, not Wilcock. Thank you so much, bro. Seriously. On PayPal, too. Mucho gusto, generoso. I didn't see any message with it. Let me see if there is one. No, no message. But thank you for being a continuing supporter. And as always, thank you. Mucho gusto, generoso. And Jeanette threw down a few dollars as well on PayPal. Thank you for all you do. She loves me, it says. She loves me. And then they got a little happy face in there with some hearts around it. Mucho gusto, love Russo. Thank you, Jeanette. That was very nice of you. Very nice. Very nice, everybody. Appreciate it. But a one world is so stupid. That would be, okay, and you know, so let me ask you, what if we did have a one world order where all the monies was just the same, everybody had the same monies, everything's 9% across the board, taxes? I don't know how they would ever do this. I don't know how they would do it, but they would have to figure it out. But I think it's an interesting idea. Because look, when you go from the United States to Canada, you know, they got different monies over there, right? Mexico, they got the pesos. You go over to United Kingdom over there where, you know, you're going to go to Staffordshire or something like that. Or maybe Lincolnshire. You go to one of those shire places up there. You're just going to have your money, you know, transferred. What do they call that when you do that? You don't transfer your money, but they pay it out to what it's worth in their economy. So it almost is like it's already a one world order. It's just we have to figure out the money, how much does a dollar cost in this country and that, and then you get their money and you're like, Jesus, $100. It gave me 60,000 yen. How much for that cowboy hat? 20,000 yen? Yeah. Oh, what do you mean? I got $3? So you never know what you're going to get. Just make sure you don't get ripped off and buy fur coats that aren't real.
Didn't work
That's
so far.
the plan. They could never
It's a
make it
shitty plan,
work.
though.
They didn't have the technology 500 years ago. The Vatican knew about it. They wanted it.
All right, let's move up a little bit in this. As a matter of fact, let's stop. Stop it. Let's go to something else. That bothered me too. That was kind of boring. I don't know. I've seen it already. So for me, Eddie Bravo, not in the mood. Maybe later. All right. Ghost captured on camera. All right, let's talk about the topic at hand here. Ufology has one chance to do it right. Is that a true statement? I guess it wouldn't be, because we saw what the government did with the first pandemic in our era, in our lives, right? They didn't know what the frig to do. Can you imagine aliens coming here? Or are here? Or are us? I don't know. Could be. Could be. Yeah, I don't know, man. I I don't know if there's a right or wrong. There's definitely a right way to do it, but the end result is going to be the same. You're going to have people that are still going to probably kill themselves. You're going to have cult leaders, cults, and all these other things just start saying, the Lord, Jesus is going to come and save us. And those people will take themselves out of the equation. Good. Let's get rid of all the idiots first. Let's do that. So right now I'm liking the way it's going. Disclosure, aliens coming. How many people dead already? Good. A lot less dummies out there. Thank you very much. Congratulations. You just ruined your whole entire life. You probably could have lived forever with their technology. And there has to be a technology out there like that that could replace our, make sure our cells don't break down. Don't lizards or geckos have something like that? No, octopus do. I think worms. You cut a worm into 3 pieces, they all grow back. Well, somewhat. No, they do. They do. I don't think all the pieces would grow back. Like if you cut off the tail, then you cut into 3. Would the middle piece be okay without a head and a tail? Would that grow a new tail and a new head? I don't think so. But the head could grow another body. The tail can't grow a body. So all you got, aliens. You know what really makes sense? That they're already here. That makes sense because everybody's always like, they traveled this great distance. Maybe not. Maybe not. I like the idea that they've always been here. That to me is a lot more, it makes sense. Or they could have crash landed here. Either way, when they got here, they didn't leave. That's kind of what I'm saying. I wish we could go back in time and find out a cave art. Like maybe there's some hidden secret cave art that says they never mentioned the moon once. And the waves were probably 10 times higher just because the Earth was wobbling out of control, basically. They brought that moon in to establish stability. And that's what the moon did. They brought that in. There was an issue with the way the design of the Earth. They tried it with Mars and look what happened. So they moved to Earth. Usually in the Goldilocks zones, there could be 3. There was another planet there, which is now our little belt we have to go through, the asteroid belt. So there could have been another planet. There could have been another 2 or 3 in the Goldilocks zone. All right, let me move this around. Let's look at something here. Hold on. All right. No, wait. Hold on. I have something. What? Hold on. Maybe this is it. I have something with Tucker Carlson that I wanted to play. Man, I just... All right, here it is, I guess. This is good enough. Actually, I don't know if this is it. Is it? Yeah, it is. He says the U.S. government is lying about UFOs because the truth about UFOs is too scary to reveal that they're real. That's what I said. Because that's what we've been told. They're so scary. To even look at them would make you freak out, they say. Oh, so you're okay though, right? You get to see it? Oh yeah, I'm a military agent. I'm an agent of the military, I think. Well, whatever I am. I can handle it. I was trained for this type of stress. Oh, really? I don't think you met my ex-wife. All right, here we go.
Called the UAP Disclosure Act of 2023. The law requires the U.S. government to tell the public what it knows about the countless unidentified flying objects that have been spotted in the skies above Earth over the past 3,000 years. It's designed to be, and it very well could be, a transformative piece of legislation. And it comes at a time when we can finally say with confidence that the most unlikely sounding theories about UFOs are actually true. Yes, these things are real. They're not all weather balloons. They're not experimental aircraft from this or any other country. Whatever they are not of human origin, nor do they behave according to the laws of known physics. And yes, the US government currently has physical evidence that they exist. That means wreckage of the craft, as well as the bodies of the beings that flew them. Amazingly, all of this is true. We know that from the detailed testimony, much of it under oath, from several high-level whistleblowers, including longtime intel officers Lou Elizondo and Dave Grush, both of whom we've talked to. But there have been many, about 10 so far. So the question is, now that the UAP Disclosure Act has passed, when can the rest of us see the information that we paid for and in fact own? Well, not so fast, it turns out. One of the great secrets of Washington, known to everyone inside Washington, is that many of the most powerful members of Congress do not work for their constituents, much less for the rest of us, for the country at large. They are instead puppets of the most secretive federal agencies. They are controlled effectively by the permanent bureaucracy, including through bribery and blackmail. Two such members happen to be especially powerful this term. They are Congressman Mike Rogers of Alabama, who is the chairman of the House Armed Services Committee, and Congressman Mike Turner of Ohio, who is chairman of the House Intel Committee. Both of these men have been instructed to violate, in letter and in spirit, federal law, and to hide the truth about UFOs from the American public. They're working to do that right now. It is infuriating to watch this. But if you think about it for a second, it's also baffling. Why is this happening? Federal agencies have been lying about UFOs for more than 80 years. This has been a coordinated effort. It is both highly time-consuming and very expensive. Many Americans have been hurt in the process. But why? What's the point of this? Wouldn't it be a lot easier just to release the facts?
No.
Now, the conventional explanation for why they haven't been released is that the U.S. government is lying about UFOs because the truth about UFOs is too scary to reveal.
How about this? I was listening. I haven't watched that thing yet. I was enjoying it. How about this? How about that the government may not have anything at all? And that's why we don't see any magnificent anything. Right? Maybe that's it. Maybe they don't have anything and they're using that cover because it's the best one. And everybody, not everybody, but a lot of people would believe UFOs if they saw our spacecraft doing something that shouldn't do, or we've never seen it do. New capabilities, abilities, and strengths of a rocket. Maybe it could, cloak itself. Maybe it's got some new type of skin on it. Yeah, you just see the little red fireball going through the sky, but yeah. And then you hear a loud roar, but you never see the rocket. Maybe it's something like that. Oh, this is so fun. I still think my goal is to get an interview, be interviewed by Tucker Carlson. I know it sounds crazy, but we're trying. It's not like we're not. Because I think, Tucker Carlson, he hears one side of the story. Elizondo, Mellon, all the other shitheads, But he doesn't hear from the people who are in the same field of research. He doesn't know what they're thinking. He may think he does, but that's because Lou told him what we were thinking, or the other guys. Why don't you get it from the source? Come to us so we can tell you what's really going on. I have a feeling Tucker probably knows what's going on anyway. He probably has people on the outside already making connections with some other ufologists out there that are telling Tucker, look, Elizondo's full of shit. Everybody you're talking to is full of shit. Oh, I don't care, man. This is great. Oh, he doesn't have an accent. Damn it. Makes you wonder about Tucker. He plays both sides, doesn't he? He has to. He's a journalist, but let's continue. Look at that face right there. What is he doing? He's doing the bunny.
But that's all, folks. That they're real. And our leaders wouldn't want to panic the population. But that's not true. In fact, it's ridiculous. Wouldn't want to terrify the population? Terrifying the population is what our government does best and most avidly. Officials regularly gin up irrational fears about COVID or white supremacy or Vladimir Putin or a dozen other topics as part of a pretty obvious control strategy. It's not like these people mind scaring you. They want to scare you, and they do it every day. So why would they lie about UFOs? Well, because they're covering up a crime, obviously, and it's their crime. Someday we'll discover what that crime is. But in the meantime, here are a few questions that honest lawmakers ought to be asking. Have government agencies used tax dollars to procure advanced non-human technology? If they have, where exactly is that technology now? Has it been used for profit? How exactly has the American public benefited from that?
Because we use the Tic Tacs to smuggle drugs and maybe other humanly things. Get it? Got it? Good. That's where it's all going. Of course, America has been what do you think, why we're able to give away billions of dollars to this war? Why do you think we're able to do that? Because we've got it. And I can know that's Biden. That's probably what Biden, because he's so corrupt, he knows everything. He's in everybody's back pocket, right? And he's probably knows everything. That is where me and my wife, we did it right there. Everybody's got an accent tonight. I can't listen to another Tucker. Well, how much seconds? We got, all right, 25, 30 seconds? All right, let's go.
Technology. And then this question, the most pressing.
What did
of
I
all.
say?
Has the U.S. government communicated directly with the beings that piloted these craft? Have American officials ever entered into any sort of agreement with them? And if so, what are the terms of that agreement? These are not random questions. They are informed questions. And at this point, Americans have a moral right to know the answers. One member of Congress who might be willing to ask those questions is Congressman Tim Burchett. He's a Republican from NUKE'S.
All right. It's just echo chamber. It's like an echo chamber. Yeah, that's what it was. Dorothy, when did this come in? Oh, just 10 minutes ago. 16 months, holy mackerel, for all that's happened in ufology. It feels like 16 years. I know. Well, yeah. Yeah. You know what? That's a long time, 16 months. I was just thinking, yeah, you've been here for a minute, haven't you? God, time is flying, man. Like, didn't you just send me an email saying, I know you a year already? And that was like 7 months ago. 4 months ago. Okay, yeah. Well, if you subtract from the 16 here. But I think you were here longer before we had that. Anyway, thank you very much, Dorothy. And you also did this, threw down $2 super dono on top of that $5 membership. Thank you very much. Mucho gusto generoso. Dorothy Hawkins throwing down the dough. Dorothy. Dorothy. Thanks, Dorothy. Dit.55 on X. Go check her out. And the boss of Goofon, Diane Boss, Richie in the AM, Amy in the PM. Nope. Take 2. All right, hold on. Dorothy Hawkins, Dit.55 on X. And the boss of Goofon, Diane Boss. Take 3. Rich, just calm down. All right, I got it. Don't worry about it. We're live. We're doing it live. Thank you, Dorothy. Dorothy Hawkins, Dit.55 on X. The boss of Goofon, Diane Boss. It's flashing, and I don't know why it's flashing. And it was popping on and off over here. It shouldn't have been doing that. It distracted me. Take 4. Thank you, Dorothy. Dorothy Hawkins, Dit.55 on X. Hey, the boss, Diane Boss, the boss of Goofon, throwing down $2. Richie in the PM, Amy in the AM, and gosh, all over ufology in 12-hour increments. Thank you very much, Diane. You are the boss of Goofon. Mucho gusto, generoso. Andrew Goofonian Superstar. What do you say there, Chief? It's the Andrew, the Drew Show. $2, Mr. Shermer. Can I say something, Mr. Shermer? Leader Shermer. God, I was pathetic. Leader Shermer. Oh, it was him. It was him. Remember when James Fox was trying to talk to Shermer as he goes in the elevator and Shermer looks up like, oh, Jesus, this asshole. And James Fox is, Mr. Leader Shermer, you're the strongest man ever. He's trying to get his attention. Hey, Leader Shermer, I love you, Leader. Tears of joy. And then just like that kid when Trump won, fucking itchy. It's like I had a haircut. You ever have feeling like you had a haircut but you didn't have one? Thank you, Andrew, for triggering me right there. Mucho gusto generoso from Andrew. Euphonian superstar. Thanks, you guys, for the support. I wanna know. We'll giddy up. Oh, now. Oh, gotta go Saturday night. Remember that song? The Bay City Rollers. All right. What is this? Encountering a live alien from Joe Rogan. What did I do here? All right, let's see what this one's about today. It's Random Thursday. Anything I want to talk about, we'll listen to. What? That made no sense. That's right. That's why. That's all right. That's all right. Let's see now. Let's see what we've got here. Oh, money penny. What a dashing today. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, I didn't practice Goldblum in 2 days. I got to get back to practicing. Yeah, you better get back. Or you may lose your place. Yeah. Shut off. That was awful.
They're speculating, is it real, is it fake, is it real, is it fake? And this guy drove a body around. Just think about that for a second. Think about the doctor who took the x-rays of this thing. Marco Leal found him 8 years ago. He confirmed the story. He was still working at regional hospital. He goes, I'll never come forward. Marco kept going every year back and forth. Then he retired. And 4 years after he retired, he agreed to meet with us. He wasn't even sure he was going to go on. And I said, look, man, we'll film you from the back. We'll disguise your voice.
When you talked to the doctor, what did he describe?
He said that it was a normal day, regional hospital. All of a sudden, all these military trucks and police cars showed up at the hospital. They come in armed, and they got a bag, a thing in a black body bag. And he was like, what the hell's going on here? They're like, you're going to be taking some x-rays. And he's like, okay. And they had him inside, and they had armed guards on the outside, armed guards on the inside, military trucks running. Nobody comes, nobody goes. And he said, first time in the history of my career, I took the x-rays, and I couldn't even verify that they were good because they took them immediately. Everyone's out there.
Figures. I couldn't even tell what they were because they took them from me immediately. That makes sense. That makes sense. That was Leader Shermer. That's right. What are the odds that I would play that video? I didn't know James Fox was in that. I didn't care because I just chose it as something to play. I love that story, man. Can you imagine? You're sitting there at work and the military comes busting in your place. You don't know what they're doing. They've got this creature. We need you to take an x-ray of this creature's chest. What is it? Don't ask questions. Better not know. But what is it? Don't say it again. I'll have to kill you. But don't do it. What? Don't say it. Is. Don't make me it. Ah, shit. You're dead. All right. We've got a few minutes left to go, right? We've got another 40 minutes or so, 52. What is it? What do we got? All right, let's watch this. So Richard Geldreich posted this. Says, I knew this day was coming in one way or the other for over a year. Took months of digging and researching to determine this day was inevitable. It's fascinating, but also dizzying to watch. September 2022, the Crash Retrieval Back Engineering Program. Take a listen to this. It's coming. It's not a video? It better be a video. I'm not reading this. Nope. Nope. All right, here it is. Oh, this is good. Oh my God. No, I can't play it. I'm not going to play it. You know, if I told you why, it wouldn't matter. So you don't need to know. Yeah, don't worry about it. Let's go take a listen. Yeah, we're going to go back to it. We're going to go back to it. To the news conference. Is this it? Yeah. We left off with Matt Gates. The 3 G's. Go. Go. Go.
The fiefdom.
You almost sounded like me.
Ooh. The intelligence community. And if we achieve that objective,
Can't turn it up.
Start to restore some of the trust the public has. But as we work through the finer points of that legislation, we felt it was important today to come
Me so
forward and
sorry.
express where the log jams exist, where the opportunities lay before us, and we will pursue those with great vigor. I also wanted to specifically thank House Armed Services Chairman Mike Rogers. He allowed the Burchett Amendment to go on the bill without objection, and I think he is
Rocco!
that. And also when my colleagues, Ms. Luna and Mr. Burchett and I, were at an Air Force base and were told by Air Force officials that we weren't allowed to see information that whistleblowers had expressed to us existed. It was in fact Chairman Rogers himself who personally engaged with the Office of the Secretary of Defense.
Still sucks. Don't give a shh. But I'll put the link to that in the show description, so when the show ends, about 10 minutes after the show ends, you can watch anything from the show. As long as it was a YouTube video, not a short. I don't post shorts unless they're exceptional. Haven't seen an exceptional one yet. Okay, guys, hold on a second. I have to check something out real quick. What's going on? Hold on. I gotta check something out. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. I checked it out. I'm good now. By the way, I put another short up today. I'm going to try doing things a little differently, trying things out. Yeah, this time I had the robe on. So, and glasses. So, I'm trying different stuff. That's not what I mean. The shorts are really helping the channel. It really does. I think that's why we're getting subscribers every day now. Just dripping in, 2 to 5 a day. Hey, it's better than when we were at 0 a day for 4 months. As a matter of fact, we lost 256. Remember when we had the big surge and we got 2,700 subs overnight? We've lost 100. I still have 92 to go, I think, the last I checked, to get back to where I was from that day in June. Yeah, I broke the algorithm that day. That was fun. We had 10,000 people here. I didn't know if the roof, or I didn't know if we were going to cave in. It was kind of cool. Anyway, such is the history of Goof On. So I saw some 2 messages from YouTube just now, and I thought they were really bad. I thought it was bad news, and it wasn't. But it's not good news either. So not bad, nothing good. All right. I don't know what this means here. I got to pull this up. Sometimes I grab links and I'm just not thinking. Oh, all right. This is good to talk about. This is what we are talking about right now. What's that? Oh, it is top of the hour. Is it? Hold on. Hold on, everybody. Oh, this is good. I like the second hour of Goof On so much better than the first. It's always better, that second hour, for some reason. It's got more everything. I don't know. All right, what do we got? Nothing. Hold on. Not done yet. Let's see if... Hold on. Hey! Oh! Well, ain't that interesting? Hold on. All right. This is from Third Phase of Moon. The new thing I do now is at the top of the hour, hour number 2, I like to play Into Thin Air or Third Phase of Moon, or both. Hold on a second. Here we go. This title on the Third Phase of Moon video I'm about to play for you says, "New cryptid creature found." Or take 2, see? From Third Phase of Moon, they put out a new video here, and it says, "New cryptid creature video. UFOs, the world spooked. Something's happening. 2023. In 5, 4, 3, It didn't bring up the right screen for me. It went to the last one. Still doing that little thing. I can't believe it. Still having the glitches with StreamYard. Go!
About to be revealed. It's going to be a wild ride. Welcome back to Third Phase of Moon.
Yeah.
We're about to show you a video that's come in, and we're looking at it right now. Some object seemingly goes into the lava. Just check this out. Crazy stuff. At first, I thought this could be some kind of drone in close proximity, but what we're about to see seemingly defies all kinds of laws of physics. If this is some kind of craft, watch this. It enters the volcano, the lava itself.
What? I didn't see it.
Caldera.
I didn't see it. Put his finger on it when it happened. That looked like a drone, 100%. I mean, I wouldn't bet my life on it because it's blurry.
At first, I thought the drone,
but it acted like a drone.
Would have been eaten up. But watch very closely here.
No.
It reveals itself once again on camera, and it just basically seemingly did.
Oh, you got to be. Are you kidding me? Come on now. And that does not look edited. Like, you know, it could be. I don't think it is. I really believe this is real. I'll keep playing it.
What it needed to do, it harvested energy from the volcano, as we've been speculating for many decades now. Brett, what's your thoughts here?
Yeah, again, I thought it could have just been maybe a hot dog drone pilot trying to get the best shot, flying this drone into this caldera, this cone of magma, get the epic shot. But then I wasn't expecting this thing to come out the other end. The way it seemed like it was submerged within the lava itself.
Absolutely. Iceland has a lot of volcanic activity at the moment. But when we're seeing this kind of footage as it comes in, as we've been sharing over the years of these UFOs in close proximity to active volcanoes, again, I thought it could have been a drone, but I'm not seeing any blades on this thing, and the way it just kind of just intentionally goes into the lava. Here's the person on location.
That's amazing, really.
They're pointing it out. I guess they're filming it on a screen, but they're looking.
Watch it go in.
Or the Iceland footage here.
There it goes.
Yeah, I see it kind of go up. It's trying to do this.
That's crazy.
Maybe the drone is being actually drowned out by the brightness of the lava, and it could be quite a bit in front of what we're doing, and these guys still might be getting the big act.
Did you hear what he said? Brent made a really good, brought up a possibility that maybe it's so intense, you know, maybe there's some electrostatic magic happening at that hole right there full of lava. Who knows? But whatever's happening, it's possible that if that is a drone and not a UFO of some kind, maybe it is in front, like really far away, maybe 20 feet away from it, but it gets drowned out by all the background noise. And then when it gets away from it, it appears again. Unless it's an illusion. But I tell you, it sure does look like, you know, those videos when there are objects going into the sun. Sorry, I don't mean to point. You know those videos? They go into the sun, then they come out the other side, and they have that, looks like they're still taking the sun with it, you know, and then it snaps away, comes off of them, goes back into the sun like a rubber band. Same thing happened here. Maybe it has something to do with the heat. Maybe they're doing some, I don't know, creating energy through extreme steam, maybe? It's a really good video, though, whatever it is. But yeah. See, it looks so much like a drone, and that's what these guys are saying. They keep saying drone, drone. I think they feel it's a drone because it definitely acts like a drone in every way. It has the you know, when it slows down, it almost like, you know, looks like it's just gonna lay there. You know how drones look. It's got that vibe to it. No, that was a good video, though. It's got to be another one. Yeah, there. All right, I'm just going to continue.
Action shot. Some people are seeing that maybe it is getting engulfed by the big lava plumes, but there it is. It comes out the other side.
I don't know, man.
But then could it just been contrasted out by the illuminance of the lava itself?
Right.
For sure. But we're going to have to dig up the original footage from the Iceland video from these people. We've got more questions, and I hope we could get the answers in regards to this phenomenon. This is some incredible footage. If indeed this craft survived going into an active,
well, it survived
with magma spewing out of it and actually exit the other side. Now, more videos just in. Watch this.
What? All right. I am so sick of this shit. That was a truck. Wait, it looked like a transformer. More than meets the eye right there.
All right.
The hell was that?
Some brightness contrast. Get a closer look at what we just showed you. This came in on TikTok.
What?
And what we're looking at after I'm adding some brightness and contrast seems to be some kind of possibly atmospheric disturbance in the air, or are we looking at something that is very unusual? Again, I've never seen anything quite like this. That's why we wanted to share it with you guys. If you have any ideas, you let us know in the comments right now, and appreciate you joining us in the
what the hell is that? So I think what's happening is we see them with doorbell cams, right? We always see the image of a cat, or they're just far enough away from the IR sensor that it can't really make it out. But then when it gets close enough, it forms and you can see the whole body or the body of the cat, whatever, right? But when doing it this way, that's, first of all, it's not a doorbell cam. Secondly, it looks like this thing came in from the sky and was forming itself like Transformer would. And then it got closer to the camera, got in the range of the no IR, and then you could see what to me looked like a semi truck. And then after that, it looked like it started breaking up again into fibers. And that shouldn't happen on a video camera. Any camera should. I had an important thing to say about it. Now I don't know what happened to the thought. I like this stuff.
This live premiere. Brent, thoughts on this?
Yep. Let's play that again. I'm digging this.
You know who it is? It's Marty. No, it's Doc coming back from, that's the number 3 train.
The close-up right here, and when
One
you added
more.
that brightness contrast, really brought out what we're looking at. Could this be maybe a celestial?
I thought I seen a big buck or something. Wait, stop right there. What is that? Is it a buck?
What is that?
Dude, that's not a...
Okay, you guys asked for it. We wanted to get your opinions with regards to the phenomenon, apparitions, paranormal, anything like that. And this is just coming to Third Phase Moon. We wanted to share it with you. Is this some kind of stunt or massive hoax? Again, I don't see any deception. It seems like you guys are genuine. We see something
Looks real.
only lasts for a few seconds. Again, it's hard to say that if this is the real deal or if there's some kind of, stunt going.
Look at the hook. He's got a lobster claw for an arm. Wow. Or maybe it's scorpion tail on his arm. He's got a tail arm.
But I wanted to share it with you guys just to get your opinions. And Brent, I want to get your thoughts on this one.
Yeah, I like that we're covering this.
Let's do one more. What's this here? Oh, hey.
So we're about 30,000 feet aboard a commercial airliner, and one of the passengers looked out their window and noticed these lights forming below the aircraft. Are we looking at something of a fleet of UFOs? I did some real kind of work on this. I added some brightness contrast and sharpened it up a bit and got a little closer look. The left is the original video. To the right, I'm enhancing it. And again, these lights just kind of pop up out of nowhere. Are we looking at something reflecting off the ocean surface, or are we looking at craft that are traversing? And this person was just lucky enough to get it. Brent, thoughts on this?
Yeah, right over there in Germany, this is something that is very rare. We don't get these videos all the time that represent what we're looking on the screen right there. The big question, like you said, Blake, is this reflecting off the ocean, or is it up there in the atmosphere? I'm looking at this and you could see it. Maybe these lights are kind of dancing within the clouds. That's why they're disappearing. Maybe they're up maybe about 7 to 10,000 feet. That's the big question. The orbs over the past couple years, and the government releasing footage of cylindrical orbs. Could this be a fleet of them? We don't know. Over the skies of Germany leaves it up to me as a question that it's a good possibility.
Yeah, especially what's going on during these times. Again, people are...
it could be weather balloons, could maybe hot air balloons. I don't know. It's good though. I don't know what I'm just trying to throw things out there that don't fit. It's good. It's good stuff. Real good stuff. Nice. Third phase of Moon. I'll put the link to that in the show descript immediately following tonight's stream. Ooh, stream weaver. I can't breathe because I think I'm gonna die. So this was hold on a second. Wait a minute. Let me see what this is. Hold on a second. Okay, I don't need to play this. I already did. Okay, thank you. All right. I know tonight it's a Thursday show. Thursdays are like this. Yeah, they're weak. All right. I'm going to take you to a ghost story here. This is a very legitimate seeming haunting going on in this place. And they got video evidence. So with that being said, Nuke 5 is going to show us. I don't know. This is one of a few videos I saw today that I really enjoyed. I thought I'd share it. Giddy up and go.
Night vision cameras pointing towards the back door had picked up what looks like a man coming in through the back gate into the building. Like a man. If you look close, this man-like figure starts to form his body and then his head right after. Then he...
Okay, all right. I'm stopping it right there because this is what I wanted to show you. I remember now. This has been seen so many times. We have seen creatures like this walking down the street, and then all of a sudden, they disintegrate into the ground, or they come up from the ground, seemingly looking like they're forming the energy to this one was really good. You could actually see it forming right before your eyes.
If you look close, this man-like figure starts to form his body and then his head right after. Then he turns his head facing our direction before exiting out the back door.
So,
unbelievable.
What do you think? Did the ghost of a child named Sophie roll the ball down the stairs? Could the strange figure be the spirit of the man people claim to have seen behind the bar?
I believe that, man. I believe in that shit, man. Because I've seen this stuff in my own eyes. In my last place I lived, especially. All right. No, I do. I believe. See, this is why GoofOn, starting next year, January, I'm gonna have more spiritual stuff brought into here. No, we're not going to be doing anything like nothing extreme. I'm not going to have any of that. I'm going to have, I'll make the announcement in time, in a few weeks probably. And we're working things out. I want to have certain person or persons be on the show once, twice, I don't know, maybe every week and talk about current events in ufology and mix it in with the spiritual side of everything. I don't see why they can't be both one and the same. I think it can be. So then that changes everything, right? Because that would have to mean that everything that's going on has an alien attachment to it. And I don't buy that. It just doesn't seem like that to me. So it isn't that. All right. We just realized that it can't be that. So then what is it? Are they working? Like when we pray and talk to our God or whatever you believe in, if we are who I think we are, then the powers that be know what we're thinking and they can manifest it for us. It's almost like being in the movie Total Recall, and they put Schwarzenegger in the thing and they inject the stuff and all of a sudden he starts freaking out. You don't know if it took or if he's acting out or whatever. But that's what they would have to do. Shit. Hold on. Oh no, I knew it. So anyway, all right, let me pull this up. You don't believe in that? I believe that where we work, all right, I think we're light beings of some sort. I don't know what, but whatever we are, I don't believe this. I don't believe it's real. Just hear me out. Sure, my eyes are taking in all these zeros and ones and the math of this great structure we call the Matrix. Follow the white rabbit. What? Kill white rabbit. Huh? Turn white rabbit black. No, that's racist. That's not what I meant. I think we're on a journey to experience what it's like to be this, a human. And just like Total Recall, you get to pick what you like. What, you want to be athletic? All right, we'll make you athletic. All right, you want what? Hetero? Good, you're a heterosexual male. All right, good. What you want nice cars? All right, we'll make it so you can have some nice cars in your life. All right, and then your parents and then they inject. Who do you want to be your parents? How about these two? I don't know if you want those two. Why? Because the lady's a little. No. She's got kind eyes, though. I want to be with that family, and I want to understand what it's like to be a human in that little dish right there. Me. I chose me. I want to be that kid. And they inject us with whatever. We go to sleep. Now we're experiencing. See, as a being, as a light being, energy's everywhere. We don't need to eat. We don't need to sleep. We're always just doing stuff for the greater good of the universe, and that is consciousness. And what better way to get consciousness if you have a gift? You're an empath. You're a psychic. They gave you these abilities. You just have to figure out how to use them while you're on Earth. And believe it or not, it could make or break your whole entire life. Enjoy yourself. And then you're injected in, and then you see the light and the doctor, and you're coming out, and you're a baby. And you're screaming, hey, don't hit me, doc. I swear, I'll goosh all over you. Hey, Ma, what are you doing? Smoking already? Where's Dad? Hey, oh, Meatball, what are you doing? Get over here. Give me some hugs. And then, we grow up. We learn everything from the two people that we chose in our previous existence. Yes, it's like being jacked into the Matrix. It's exactly like that. But it's real. The Matrix has you. So we live out our lives here, now. Now, let's bring in psychic abilities, right? As a human, some people believe they have a gift. Why do they feel this? Well, it's probably because they were an only child and never really got along with people, and they were secluded in their own room under their own mind, and that's all they did all day was play, play, play. And that's not because of their fault, it's because of their parents. Parents were never home, and then when they got home, they were too tired to do anything, and they always fought and they bickered and talked about money, and I hate you, and I hate you, and I hate you. And all you do is hear that in your room, and you're trying to get to sleep, but you can't because the aliens are staring at you from the closet, under the bed, and in the vents of your bedroom. And then you fall asleep. You know, that's what that said. Kill, 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 ma, ma, ma. Sorry. I didn't mean to choke that. But, so we get in here, right, as a light being, and we grow and we become this human, and, you know, we're trying to be a human. We're existing as a human. Now, I don't know that I have a light being in me. I don't know that, but it's there. I know it's there. How do I know? Because everything else makes sense with us being a light being of some sort. That the law of attraction, it works. It works. Why does it work? Because the universe is always listening. Right. Even when you're not doing the mental breakdown of what you want in the law of attraction, it's always working. So if you're in a bad mood, you're creating bad doors. You're creating a bad future for yourself. Stop being angry for no reason. Just react differently. And those doors won't close. And the next thing you know, I didn't act out that time. All right. Oh, that was really nice. That person let me cut in. All right. That was nice to that person. Oh, I don't have 2 cents. Oh, that person let me 2 cents. Now things are starting to be a little more in my favor because I'm nicer. So the nicer I am, the universe feels that shit. Because we're always on vibration mode. Can never get off of it. Ever. So we're in this vibration mode. The universe is listening. Heartbeat. It's feeling all the energy. Jesus hands. Those aren't Jesus hands. Hey. Hey. And the next thing you know, 36 years old, married, no kids, walking the dog, you look up, you see a dot in the sky, change your life. And then that's when everything else starts falling into place. Now I ask you, is it a coincidence we're all here? Or is this part of the design? Are we supposed to be here right now? You don't know. Do you know if you went into the middle of a forest and cut a tree down, will you hear it? What if you didn't? Now that'll burn your noodle. Matrix. You have to be the spoon. Be the spoon. So is it possible with the vibration ability that's nature's gift to us, with our semi-warning system of having gut feelings or psychic abilities, however you want to turn that on, it's up to you. But these are tools that were given to us to guide us without an instruction booklet. So I have to go listen to 50 other crazy people out there who think they can talk to aliens because I can't do it. Rich. You don't talk to the aliens. You think to the aliens. Oh, you're right across the lip. Think. Well, nothing's faster than the speed of thought. Oh, it's true. Anyway, I didn't come here to tell you any of that. This is a weird. This is a weird time in the show right now. This is very strange. I have a. All right, we'll play some videos here. A UFO video. All right, here we go. In 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Itu teh naon namanya? Lain.
Atu lemon?
Itu teh naon namanya teh? Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
Allah Akbar?
Itu teh nani? Ada itu ih. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
That's a firework.
Astagfirullahaladzim. Tidak.
That's weird in a way, but you know what I think it is? Because there's 2 different videos, maybe even a third. It looks like there might have been 3. That's probably some sort of firework. I don't know. I don't trust it, though. So, it was all right, I guess. Not a great video. It's just aight. All right. Okay. All right. So, news anchors Brianna Joy Gray and Robbie Suave discuss the latest UFO news that is happening this week. It's basically like watching UFO Twitter for 9 minutes. I don't like what's going on here with this StreamYard. It's getting to be very frustrating. Did we play this already? All right, did we play this? This looks familiar. Hold on. I think I might have played this already. No. Get rid of that. No. It says I haven't. All right, here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, good.
With Tucker Carlson, Representative Tim Burchett said he will be speaking directly with the new Speaker of the House about the UAP Disclosure Act either today or tomorrow.
So where is this legislation going? I mean, will there be disclosure short term? Will these 2 committee chairmen, the Speaker of the House, Mitch McConnell, will they shut it down?
Well, the Senate passed it, the amendment to the National Defense Authorization Act, but it hasn't been signed into law yet. The House is in negotiations, from what I understand, over this amendment. I'll be talking to the Speaker today or tomorrow about this amendment and just telling him how important it is to this
That's
community
exciting.
and transparency. That's really all I want is transparency. Where we're spending all this money on something, and where's it going, and why do they not trust the American public? Those are the things that people need to ask. You can, as I said
Why don't they trust the American public? Has he seen any Walmart videos? Does he know what's happening out there in the real world?
At the hearing, I said, we're not going to bring in a UFO. We're not going to bring in little green men. But what we want is transparency. And unfortunately, we don't have much of that in the United States Congress because oh, look, there's another shiny object over here. They'll misdirect us over here. They'll misdirect us over there. But I believe this community is very, very in tune to what's going on and the cover-up that's been going on.
Yeah.
Florida Congresswoman Anna Paulina Luna wrote on X, "My office is now putting together a bipartisan press conference on the pushback we are getting regarding UAPs. We will announce dates. This will be open to the public. More to come."
All right. Interesting. What did you learn from that clip? Nothing. That tonight has been nothing. Now, UFOlogy has one chance, like I said at the beginning of the show, to do this right. So what are the right ways to do this disclosure? If you were to do it, think about it for a second. You're talking about 8 billion people on the planet. And, you got 2 billion Chinese people. They believe in one religion. You got, isn't it 1.5 billion Indian? Is it less than that in China? Or is it, am I wrong? I thought India had the most. It's China. Yeah, it's China. That's right. And then you have, we're small. We're only 30,000. That's it. 330 million. Excuse me. I'm doing that new math. For a country as small as we are, we're not small, but compared to the other ones, kind of small, average. Hold on. Oh, Alfie Joe Bob sent me $12.34. I don't know how I lost that in the mix. Thank you very much for that. And says it's a no-do on PayPal. Thank you very much. I'm sorry I was so late getting to that. I feel bad. Just like this one here, Andromeda Native for $5. Hey, Rich, missed this channel. Well, we missed you too. Glad to see you back, and thank you for the $5 support as well. Andromeda Native, long-time listener, first-time caller? No. Thank you very much. Thanks, Andromeda Native. And Andrew Guffonian Superstar with $2. He says, are they harbingers of world's Chan secrets in the fields? Probably. Are they harbingers of world Chan secrets in the world? Thank you for the $2, Andrew. Another $2 from Andrew tonight. Mucho gusto generoso, sir. Don't forget to save it. Christmas. Thank you, Andromeda. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, Alfie Joe Bob. All three of you are longtime followers and big supporters of the show. Thank you. All right, so let's do this here. So, how would you do disclosure? I'll tell you how I would do it. And I mentioned this, I think, about a year ago. Yeah, I would make it a TV show that's 24/7. And let's just say it'll be on a military installation where the show would happen. They don't tell you at first, undisclosed location. But the title will be, and they'll have the TV channel there ready a month before. So everybody will go to tune in for the first broadcast, which will be the president addressing the country, the world, really. And it'll be something like, my fellow Americans and people of the world and foreign leaders and friends all over, I bid you farewell. No. Tonight is probably more historic than the moon landing. Man has always thought and looked to the stars, wondering if there's anybody else out there listening. Lord knows we've been looking at the skies for probably tens of thousands of years. And unknown for certain if the aliens ever came here and visited. Oh, sure, there's hints. There's technologies we don't understand, the pyramids, I get it. But what if I was to tell you we don't have to look any further? That they are coming to us. Dun, dun, dun. A goof on presentation. And then the whole dancing girls, we're staying alive, we'll do all that shit. And then, now what do I mean when I say they're coming here? Good question. About 77 years ago, there was a crash in New Mexico. And from that crash, there were 2 saucer-shaped disc objects. That's right, get a photo, because I just told you Roswell was real. Oh, that's amazing. I knew it. Everybody's going crazy. Calm down. Just getting started, by the way. I'm the president. Just getting started. So, all right. We've had this technology. But the other day, just like in Independence Day, the movie, you guys all know that movie, the technology turned on by itself. all these little gadgets started working. We didn't know how or why, but it was alive. And it floated, and it rotated. We just need to learn how to fly it. And here it is, the tic-tac-no. But with this technology here in our presence, I'm glad we did not destroy the discs from Roswell, because a honing beacon is bringing the aliens here. It was a distress signal of some sort. We don't know what it said. We still haven't been able to decipher their language. They must be thousands, maybe even millions of years more advanced than we can imagine. However, we made contact with them, and through the last 15 years, their journey is finally coming to an end here at Earth. But before they get here, we want to teach you about the beings we call reticuli human, RH number 1. I could have said RG, but that would have been too close to Rich Giordano. I mean, who are we talking about here? Me? But anyway, this is RH1, and it will be talking to the NH1s when they get here. NHIs. The one, the I. It's a long story. So in the next 3 months before they get here, we will show you where to point your telescopes at the sky. You want to see what a real spaceship looks like? Now you have your chance. You can see it. Yes. We're going to give the coordinates out. We're going to do that right after the news thing here. Don't worry, folks. This channel is never turning off. For the next 91 days, we will be teaching you about the new aliens, what they're like, what they eat, how they sleep, do they have fun, and at the same time, they're learning about us. The big question is, are they friendly? Oh, I know. Unfortunately, we don't have the weaponry to combat such a species, but hoping that they're millions of years more advanced than we are, that they know what it's like to be primitive. So hopefully they know their history as we will learn about theirs as well. Did I say something wrong? That sounded funny. I don't know. So this is the Reticuli channel, NH1. Isn't that what this one is? Didn't I say? No, RH1. RH1. What am I doing? I'm making it harder than it is. So as the President of the United States of America and speaking to all world leaders and people of Earth, I want to say we are not alone. Don't play that. I said don't play that. That's not nice. So on the 90th day, the day before the aliens arrive, everybody has to take a test on the planet. And you have to pass, or you can't socialize with the aliens. We still don't know what they look like. No. But what we were told is they basically look like us, but a little taller, a little more musculature, and apparently glowing. They glow. Now, if they're glowing, there can't be a wrinkle on their skin. I'm telling you, anything that glows. So the aliens, a day out, everybody takes this test. Of course, half the world fails because nobody really believed it, even though they were teaching us all about their culture every day on these channels. And every day, you would go there and they would teach you something new about the species that's coming in, right? And they're teaching it just like a regular school, like a learning thing. The whole planet basically had shut down. Not except for the essentials. All that stuff kept going. But I'm just saying. And then we'll be ready. but that means we have to have knowledge, future knowledge, or how would we know? We would have to be in communication with something that I don't even think we could have a communication with. If they're in space heading over here and they're 91 days away, that's a far distance to go at half the speed of light. It's going to take them half the distance that they travel just to stop. Look at a Muamua. Wouldn't that be funny? The aliens are coming, right? They're heading right for Earth. It's the big. We see it now, and all of a sudden their brakes don't work. They just. Do we clap? I mean, what do we do here? That was great. Everybody's cheering. Nobody knows why, and all of a sudden it explodes. And then the rumors start. Did our military shoot down the UFO? No, you know what really took down the UFO? Satellite. The radar. Yeah, we took it down just like we did in Roswell. We took them down. Do your stuff. Do your thing. So that's how my alien that's how I would do it. I would have it done as a course. I didn't get into all the intimate details, but I'm basically telling you we could do it. But we would have to have the knowledge from them to understand where they're coming from. Now, it's possible we do know who they are, and it's possible we do know when they're coming back. There could have been something in the Sphinx that has the return date of these things. What's this? What? RH1 meets NH1. I wonder what the gesture for greetings will be like. Live long and prosper? What's that? Solfege hand signs? So re mi do do so? What? Like the police officers. Yes, in Demolition Man. That's exactly right. Just don't swear. That's funny, Dorothy. See, damn brakes. I'm telling you, they were probably flying a Dodge. Yeah, guess what they crashed into? A Target. Dun-dun-dun. Oh, I'll be here for another minute. As a matter of fact, it's time to go. We'll leave it at that. That was a good way to end it. Welcome to my disclosure. All right? I can't help who I am. I didn't make me. I didn't make this. My parents' fault I am me. I take no responsibility. Absolutely not. My mom goes, you should see a psychiatrist. I go, I do every night between 7 and 9 p.m. This is where I get my therapy from. Hey, when you have no life and this is your life, this is all you do, this is all I'm doing. I do this and I throw up. I mean, you can't have it any better than that. We'll be back tomorrow. What are we doing tomorrow? I got something in mind. I think I even made the thumbnail. I did. Check it out. I didn't even send it to myself yet. Channel art. Here we go. My projects. This is it. Huh? Oh. Huh? Maybe here it is. Thumbnail for tomorrow. Exclusive. U.S. military seeing UFOs in space. Official report says. It's a good one tomorrow. I'll put that up here. Well, actually, oh, shit. Oh, my God, I just remembered. I have a doctor's appointment at 7:45 a.m. 7:45? Yeah, 7:45. All right, so tomorrow we'll be back. Same bat channel, same bat station, same YouTube. And we do it here all the time. Truthology. And look, tomorrow we're going to have a great day. I got an idea. Oh, and don't forget, Monday coming up, King Milfart's coming on. All right. Amy in the morning, 7 a.m. Don't forget to go to Alien Girl 111 for your morning coffee and UFOs. You might even get a prediction. I don't know. She may predict something. I don't know. You never know over there. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Be good to yourself. Be great to others. And alien bless.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. God have mercy on your soul.
Control life. Warning. Warning. Failure. Control life. Warning.
Unidentified flying object.